your defense. What it do, world? It's your boy, Coach Drip, the drippiest of the drip. We want to first apologize for the technical difficulty. We've been working hard trying to get this show together for today. And, man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, week 8 was so lit. That's why everything wasn't working. It wasn't working because it was so lit. Week 8, MoCo football. I am your host, the drippiest of the drip, leader of the Drip Nation, Coach Drip. And this is this week 8 edition of MoCo Center. If I feel like I'm rushing, I apologize. I was trying to make sure that we got this show out on time. I almost had it done on time, but I needed like a couple more minutes. So, I'm glad that we got it here and we're here. Everyone's here today. Thank you for joining us. Hey, man, we do not have any Northwood versus Kennedy highlights. Wheaton versus Kennedy highlights, and we do not have any Northwood versus Centennial highlights this week. If you are looking for your scores or any score for MoCo this week, right there on the bottom ticker right there. Ooh, yes, sir. Hey, it was a big week in MoCo, a lot of big matchups, a lot of playoff position fighting, people fighting for playoff position. Ooh, yes, sir. And listen, we're going to kick it off like we do every week with our game of the week. Ooh, we were at Churchill Bulldogs versus the Wooten Patriots. Hey, man, let's kick this thing off. Hey, like I said, Wooten versus Churchill. Hunter Humphreys playing his old team. And on the first drive, Churchill right here gets this big pick. Ooh, yes, sir. Get up the field, nephew. Hey, and then a few plays later, Hunter Humphreys gives it off, hands it off to Noah Zhang, gets in that end zone. Churchill gets the lead early. Here's another one. Churchill gets in the end zone again. That boy Noah, he know how to find that end zone. Yes, sir. And then right here, Hunter Humphreys with a dime. Ooh, And then another rushing touchdown. Watch this kid. Ooh, he's pulling them into the end zone. Yes, sir. Hunter Humphreys right here punches it in against his old team. Hey, and then Wooten right here gets a TD run late in the game. And Churchill rolls 34-6. They looked real good, and I got to see them in person. Hey, man, we're going to talk about a concession stand check-in later, but they had my main man, Major Tutty. The funniest thing about this night was I might have been the only person other than the Washington Commanders that knew who Major Tutty is. I know who Major Tutty is. I'm not going to tell people who Major Tutty is. That's a personal friend of mine. I got to keep it secrecy. So I'm not going to tell you who it was, but it was dope to see my man out there doing his thing. Hey, Churchill rolled. They look very strong right now. They had a good running game. And I'm looking forward to seeing them in the playoffs. Next week, they got a big one. They got a big one against Paint Branch. So we're going to see how they do. Hey, speaking of big ones, the next one, we got the Sherwood Warriors traveling to Damascus Hornets. Hey, man, Sherwood. Damascus actually right here down 14-7. Ooh, they threw an interception to Grayson Awkward. Hey, 2nd and 22. Matt Larson completes this pass. Ooh, yes, sir. And then this next one, Matt Larson with another dime. Believe me, bro. Ooh, And then look how he got out of the pocket with that so much poise. Believe me, bro. He caught this one. He gets upfield. Hey, man. Sherwood was rolling. And then another touchdown. Believe me, bro, in the back of the end zone. When we say believe me, bro, it's like you can't see the play because we can't see the play, but trust and believe, bro. Sherwood rolls 28-7, and they win the game. Hey, man. What's up to the people out in the comments? I see you out there. Coach Cocaine, what's up, man? What's up with you? What's up with you? Hey, man, I'm going to bring my nephew in for this next one because this was a big one. My nephew, he is Willie K. Hey, we're going to start this one on Friday. We should do it in order. Matter of fact, I am going to do it in order. I'm going to do it in order because me and Willie were together all weekend pretty much.
Yep.
And I'm going to start this one off. Let me make sure I got my script right because we went somewhere on Thursday. And I'm going to tell you, all you heard was, Willie, Willie, Willie. Hey, it was so fun. Hey, Willie, can I ask you this question before I get to it? I don't want to say their names. What's up, Coach Mark? Is that the littest student section in Montgomery County?
Yeah, that has to be the list. Like, the atmosphere was crazy. I walked in there already lit. The moment I walked on that field, they were already going crazy.
They were going crazy. They were going crazy from the moment they walked in, and it was a good game. If you don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about Richard Montgomery Rockets versus the Rockville Rams. Ooh, we first play of the game. Our nephew, Raymere Nelson. Ooh, he gets up the sideline. Ooh, he's one of the best backs in Montgomery County. Raymere Nelson right there. Hey, second play, RM with this strike. Ooh, believe me, bro. He's so fast. He's a Coach Drip All-Star. Ooh, and it's 3rd and 1. Richard Montgomery with this big bubble screen gets upfield. Hey, man, Richard Montgomery's fast. Richard Montgomery in the red zone, but they fumbled the ball, and Rockville was playing very hard. Raymere Nelson with another big run right here. Look at this run. Hey, get off me. Get off me. But that drive stalls. Richard Montgomery's next possession, they fumble, and Rockville recovers. Ooh-wee. Raymere Nelson gets in the end zone. He ties things up at 14-14. Hey, second half, Richard Montgomery with this check down pass. Hey, and he's going to get in the end zone too. Believe me, bro. 21-14, Richard Montgomery. But on the ensuing kickoff, Rockville. Hey, man, listen, watch this, man. Just watch. Ooh-wee, his name is Kobe Johnson. He's going to get up the field. Believe me, bro, he outrun the screen. He running back in the screen right now. Yeah, he ran out the screen. Yes, sir. He got in there. And then Raymere Nelson, we keep saying his name, with another nice run. This boy was running hard. What you think, Willie?
Wow.
A few plays later, Raymere Nelson again. He keeps saying his name.
Yeah, I'm running back.
Hey, Rockville gets a huge interception right here. Believe me, bro. And then Rockville fumbles the snap. Oh, my goodness. Richard Montgomery gets it back. And at this point, we don't know what was going on. After that fumble recovery, Richard Montgomery gets this touchdown that was clutch. And Rockville was driving, but this play right here was a heartbreaker. Oh, my gosh. It was a botched fumble on the field goal for Rockville to win. 27-26, Richard Montgomery over the Rams of Rockville. Hey, Willie, we were at that game, bro. What do you think? I'm going to let you go first.
What do I think? I think I was just really surprised at how the whole game ended. Like, them boys played Rockville, they played really hard, like harder than I expected them to play. And like the score ended up like they weren't trying to lose. They were trying to win. They played really hard. And we walked there, but first play, number 1, the running back off the kickoff, boom, touchdown. That was insane. I mean, going crazy.
Yeah. The student section showed me so much love. They showed me so much love, man. I kind of wish I could upload it right now, but I don't got enough time to do that. But they showed me so much love. I told Willie, and I told them first, though. But I told Willie, if they keep cheering my name, I got to go watch the game within the second half. Willie, did I keep my word?
Oh, you did.
I went and watched the game with them the second half. They were cheering Coach Drip. And I told him, I said, hey, man, my nephew down there, show him some love. And then you heard, Willie, Willie, Willie. Yeah, man. So we was lit. MoCo Center staff was lit. Hey, but this next game, we sent Willie because he's never been to one of these before. And he said, Coach Drip, I just got to experience it. I got to experience the Red Army.
Yeah.
So we sent him there. Hey, man, Northwest at Quince Orchard. Ooh, wee. Hey, Quince Orchard recovers this opening. I don't want to say this is an onside kick, but I guess it is. But they recover it. And then after a horse collar penalty, Jaheim Bond gets in for a 5-yard score. Hey, Casey Gillum making his presence known, doing big things like he always does. Northwest with this big play from JVN to Jackson, and he gets into Cougar territory. Isaiah Taylor right here, 6-yard touchdown run. Ooh, we get in there, nephew. Yes, sir. And after a big kickoff return, QO gets in there, and for TD and a 2-point conversion was good. So it's 14-7 now. Hey, Isaiah Taylor, he had a big game right there. That boy right there can run. JVN with this touchdown pass. Ooh, wee to Warren Jackson. Now watch this pass. We had to get it in another angle. That boy, Will Drakeford Jr., ooh, wee for the big pickup. Jaheim Bond right here on this next play, 3-yard touchdown. This kid plays defensive end, and they put him in the backfield. He's like the biggest running back ever. Will Drakeford with this scramble. Ooh, look at him. He said, I can do it with my legs, Coach Drip. I get it in. I get it in. I get it in, Coach Drip. Ooh, wee. QO scores the next touchdown, 2-yard run, and then they close it out here with someone that's been playing really solid, Diego Rodriguez from Will Drakeford Jr. on the touchdown catch. 16-35, Quince Orchard wins the game. Ooh, wee. Hey, the floor is yours, Willie.
When I walked in there, it was crazy. Like there was so much people. Like it was so much people. Like there was even space for people in the bleachers. They had like fences set up so people could like stand and then watch the game. There was hella cameraman. Like I looked down, it was just a row of cameraman. So it was a good experience. I got to connect with people. You know, I got like a bunch of cameraman's Instagram. Got to connect and talk to a lot of people. It was really great. The game was very, very good too.
So let me ask you this question. Northwest has Blair next week, and QO has Gaithersburg next week. And we're going to talk to somebody from Gaithersburg, of course, our big OG Ron, GHS Snaps, in a few seconds. Where do you think these two teams go?
So you said that QO plays G-Berg and Northwest plays Blair?
Yes.
So what are you trying to ask me? Like who's gonna win?
I mean, what do you think these two teams? Where do you think they go from here? Where do you think QO is going? Okay, so let me ask you. What do you think QO is going to do next week? Let's go there first.
What they're gonna do next week? I mean, G-Berg is running against they're going against a mountain. I'm not gonna lie. So it's gonna be a tough game for them.
Okay.
And Northwest versus Blair. Last week Blair did surprise me when they beat Seneca, and then you told me that they had it covered.
I tried to listen. We haven't gotten to Blair yet. We have somebody that's representing Blair that's going to be on here a little bit later, but I'm going to say this: don't sleep. If you sleeping, you saw what happened last week. You were talking all that talk. I had the MoCo show. My main man, Mr. Anderson, for the MoCo show. He came on my Friday Night Live, and I had him. I made sure that he said he was wrong. So Hey, who knows, man? Who knows, man? We'll see what's going to happen. This next game, it was homecoming. And for us old school Montgomery County football people, I'm going to bring OG Ron in because this game was on a Saturday. And if you're from the Mo like myself, OG Ron, and we played back in the day, you remember games used to be on Fridays and Saturdays. This game felt like back in the day, OG Ron. And I'm going to say this too. I guarantee nobody thought the results were going to be what they were, except OG Ron and the Gaithersburg Trojans. That's right. We talk about Gaithersburg. We talk about Magruder versus Gaithersburg. Ooh, we kick things off with my main man, Izzy Walker. Ooh, he gets him dizzy because his name is Izzy. Ooh, look at this. Look at Izzy getting up the field. OG Ron sitting over there on the sideline like, go, Izzy, go.
There I am on the left. It's all right. I watch him all
A few
season.
plays later, my main man, Josiah Garcia, I don't know why I call him Teasley. Josiah Garcia gets the touchdown. Hey, man, I don't know what was going on, but Gaithersburg defense was dominant. That big sack right there. Josiah Garcia gets into another one for another
Neff had a
touchdown.
big sack there. That was nice
Hey,
by number one.
that was a good one. Hey, another huge sack. If you don't see
was
the
eating all day.
game,
50
sack,
was eating
sack,
all day.
sack. Here's another one.
Same
Coming
play.
out the half. Another sack. Sheesh. That boy was running for his life. And then Gaithersburg gets in here with a great TD pass.
Yeah, Jakari in the back in the end zone, number 7. Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm going to let you go. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to Willie K first because we have Willie K there. Willie K is a youngster. Willie K, what was your impressions of this game?
This game, it definitely felt like really different because it was on a Saturday. It started at 1 p.m. It's like a way different vibe. Like it wasn't going to turn nighttime at all. So it was a really different experience. I never went to a varsity football game on a Saturday, so it was great. Gaithersburg really surprised me. Like I thought, I honestly thought Magruder was gonna come there and just destroy it or something. But they actually they play with heart, and then what's it called? Like their defense was dominating like crazy.
Yeah, it was a very dominant game. And before I let OG Ron say something and speak on it, I'm going to say this. I was impressed by that Gaithersburg defense. If you're going to start getting it clicking, right now is the time to start getting clicking. And Gaithersburg defense was amazing on Saturday. I haven't seen them play like this all year on defense-wise. They controlled the game from the beginning of the game. Is it safe to say that, fellas?
Yeah,
I agree.
Gaithersburg looked very good. It reminded me, since this was a Saturday game, it reminded me of back in the day, the old Trojans doing old Trojan things. And I know OG Ron knows what I'm talking about. OG Ron, jump in here.
Yeah, like I said, I was more of a Whedon guy back in the day, but you heard of it when you saw Gaithersburg coming back in like the 90s and 2000s, like with Coach Harville, dude, you knew you were in for it. It was like Quince Orchard back. And like I said, that team was coming. They had big boys up front. They had talent, which we honored with the Hall of Fame yesterday. There's a couple of football players yesterday. We honored 13 with the Hall of Fame. And it was a throwback feel. They had the music cranked up. My buddy, Sports Shots by Chris, he came over. Coach Drip, you guys got to meet him. He lives kind of across the way, and he could hear the music was so loud in the parking lot. I mean, it was a good day yesterday. The weather was great. As for the game, I mean, when you look at opponents, and I always talk about this, and you look at like Richard Montgomery had a big win over both teams. Like I said, you also had, you look at the wins that Magruder had, you look at the wins Gaithersburg had. I thought it was going to be a close game, but I just thought Gaithersburg defense just stepped up to a different level. And the thing about Gaithersburg all year, people they had Seneca beating them pretty good. And that was a 4-point game, and Gaithersburg fumbled at the 10 earlier in the season on the road. They were in the game with Richard Montgomery. It was 21-14. It was basically score for score. And I think with Richard Montgomery, as you guys saw at Rockville, you got to keep up with Richard Montgomery because they're going to score. I said, it's going to be, all their games have been high scoring for the most part. They're going to score, but you're going to score. And then they got an onside, or no, they got a kick return. and they got 2 onside kicks, and that flipped the script. And once the Gaithersburg kids got behind, the heads kind of went down. It was kind of like, it was a great game in the first half. And then like you look at the score, it was like what, 52-20 something or whatever it was last week, or 16-18, whatever. And you're like, wow, that was a blowout. I'm like, it was a great game. And then after halftime, you get 2 onside kicks and you're taking possessions away. Right. And when you got a team like Richard Montgomery that can score. So like yesterday, I just feel like Gaithersburg kind of regrouped, controlled the ball. And it was just a different, like I said, and they got ahead of it, you know, like I said, where like at Seneca, they got ahead of it. Like I said, so they were in the game the whole game. I'm not saying they're going to win the state title, but like I said, it's Jekyll and Hyde with the kids. And like I said, when they're in the game, they're in the game. Yeah. The second they get a little bit behind, it's like they get away from what they need to do, and you see it kind of go downhill. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. It's fun. The Saturday vibe was awesome. Anytime we got Willie K, we got Coach Drip, we had a few of the other guys in there. It wasn't quite the paparazzi you get at Quince Orchard, but like I said, it was a fun time, man. It was, and the weather was great. We're going to freeze our butts off next week. I was talking about the gloves. Go to Amazon, get heated gloves, heated vests, heated everything. Willie, we're trying to teach you because you guys are going to Blake, right?
Yes.
See, so Willie's going to run the 5K we're talking about. He's got to get like Gatorade cups on the way down the hill because it's so far and you're going into the woods, man. You're going to pass Snow White's house. I mean, you're down the hill, man.
The 7th dwarf, we definitely passed the 7th dwarf.
Maybe the 8th. You might find the 8th. I don't know.
Right. I might be the 8th dwarf. I don't know. I might be the 8th. I might be the 8th. And here's what we're going to do today. Willie, in celebration of you being with us all weekend, guess what? You're staying on the whole show. And so is OG Ron. We got you over the rest of the show. Yes, I'm not doing this by myself today.
Willie earned it, man. Willie, and I'm sorry I haven't been around like last couple weeks.
Coach, let me give you, I know some people out there going to be like, hey, man, this is not the regular type show. We want to give Willie his props because Willie has been like Willie all season long. He's hit me up and said, hey, man, I want to go to this game. I want to go to this game. And he has not just gone to his home team's game. He's gone to a lot of teams. I think, Willie, how many schools have you been to so far?
Seneca, Magruder. Wait, how many games or like?
How many schools?
How many different schools you been to?
Magruder, QO, Gaithersburg, 4.
Okay, and how many games have you been to? You've been to every week, right?
Yeah, every week.
At least a game every week, right?
3. So, yeah, man, you doing your thing, man.
And it's still important to go to your home school, man. I mean, you're a kid, go enjoy it. Like I said, it's still important to go there. But like I said, the fact that you're getting out and seeing, and you're seeing other things too, man. Until you go to Quince Orchard, you go to Rockville with that crowd. Sometimes they throw stuff at the band, but we'll leave that out. Like I said, I saw that last year.
Hey, tell them. Hey, look at the chat, Willie.
Like
look at the comments, Willie.
They're still chanting in Rockville.
I'm trying to tell you.
But,
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Willie, have you been to Northwest? Have you experienced the black hole?
That's
what we got to check out.
We're going there this Friday.
Okay, okay, that's a whole nother level. You thought Rockville? Rockville's great. I was at Rockville last year. Rockville's great. Mm-hmm. Northwest is like insanity.
No, let me tell you something.
I'm telling you.
This Rockville wasn't like last year's.
Was that good?
No, it was way better this year.
That's awesome.
Rockville.
That's awesome. Well, it's good to see. It's good to see kids come out. I mean, it's like, dude, yesterday Gaithersburg had the cheer competition at the same time. I'm like, there's so many things that are clashing now.
And it was a Thursday game at that.
Oh, really? Wow. I remember I went to the Blair game with you last year on a Thursday, and normally that's popping, and it's like it was just kind of, it was okay. It wasn't Blair-esque though. You know what I'm saying? It was weird, you know. So
let's get back into these games. Right. This game might have been a sleeper. If you see some of you guys, you see some highlights, and you say, "Ooh, oh my God!" Don't worry, it's okay. Einstein versus Poolesville. Ooh wee, hey. Einstein up 6-0. Jerome Watterson, 2-time Coach Drip All-Star. He gets in the end zone from Poolesville, and on the next play, Brian Smith gets this. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Brian Smith. He gets this pass. He gets up there, top 5 nominee. Ooh, wee. But on Einstein's next drive. He's our nephew, Alonzo Reeder. Hey, man, get out my way. I'm getting in the end zone.
That was a nice move.
That was a nice move.
Yep.
After a big kick return, Jerome Watterson, he gets in the end zone for a short TD run. They go up 22 to 14 in the second quarter. Now watch this big hit right here. Watch this hit. Oh my goodness.
That's a big boy coming across linebacker.
Yeah, it is. After an Einstein turnover, Jerome Watterson with a big catch and getting upfield for Poolsville. Yeah, it was a flag. But he's still going. And that play did count. Because, you know, we don't play it if it's a flag.
Yep.
Same drive, Einstein here with this INT. They was fighting, going back and forth. I said our nephew, he gets in the end zone again. Alonzo Reeder with a touchdown. And then right here, Einstein gets in with a late touchdown, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Einstein loses 38 to 44 to Poolsville. Hey, I think Poolsville has like 4 or 5 wins.
I didn't have on my bingo card Poolsville putting up 44 points there. They normally grind them out, you know. So that was pretty wild score and our high scoring affair.
Willie, what you think, man?
Oh, that was a great game. I actually seen that a flick of like what's it called? It's like a photo of somebody getting run over. Poolsville running somebody over into the end zone. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, you talking about running people over, huh? This team is one of the hottest teams in Montgomery County right now. And we got to give them some love because they're one of the hottest teams in Montgomery County. I'm talking about them battling Barons. BCC at Springbrook. Top 5 play nominee, my nephew, Jack Coonley. Oh,
my God.
Oh.
He popped right up.
The camera thought he stopped.
Everybody thought he stopped. That was amazing.
That's amazing. Here's another one. They go up 14-0. I believe this is Gabe Eisler.
He's almost like in slow motion. He's running so fast. I don't know. Everybody else is.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Here's another one from BCC, another run.
Running.
They run. If you watch a BCC game, just make sure you know they're going to run. Here's another one. Another run.
It's downhill all night.
Hey. And then they get this safety here on Springbrook. Yeah. But, you know, we show love to everybody. And watch this play by Springbrook. Hey. Watch this. He gets it up the side of the field. Zeke blink off with that pass. This kid is fighting. One thing about Springbrook is they've been fighting. They only got like 17 people on this team. And this is a believe me, bro. You can just see it. You already know. He's getting to the end zone. BCC with a rare touchdown pass, 44-13 over Springbrook. Hey, man, listen. I would not want to play BCC in the playoffs.
They're coming downhill all of a sudden, man. They've really flipped the switch early on, trying to find their identity, I think. I mean, but they've really come on in the last couple of weeks. I mean, and putting up points, a lot of points, and like teams can't stop them. The run game between the tackles, man, the BCC looks impressive. Like you said, I totally agree with you, Coach Tripp.
Hey, OG Ron, we haven't introduced Willie yet to this part of the segment where we make fun of Jay Jones.
Jay.
Wait, Jay, what's going on, baby? What is going on? What's going on over there, man? Hey, you got to fix some things over there, man. You need to go out there. See, when I popped out at Blair, we got our first win. Maybe you need. Well, then again, you was there too, and y'all lost.
Before we mess with Jay, though, dude, he says Poolsville, like you said, 4-4 this year. They beat Centennial, Northwood, Watkinsville, Einstein. They were 1-8 last year, 1-9 the year before. Man, Poolsville. We got it. Like just like Northwood, they've been battling through some stuff.
You got to give them that credit, OG. I'm with you.
4 wins. I mean, that's great for the kids, dude. Keep building it out there. They got that big water tank. It's like Friday Night Lights. It's all dim out there. You know, they got the smoke coming off the concession stand. I mean, like dude, man, we might have to catch a flight out to Poolsville, man. That's that's out there.
Me and Willie were talking about it next year. We got some teams that we haven't visited this year that we're definitely going to visit next year. Since we already got the schedule for next year, I mean, we already got it. So, I mean,
Yep.
you
Start
know,
planning now, folks. It's all right.
here in the MoCo Center, myself, OG Ron, Willie K, Dylan Rodriguez, and Jay Jones.
JJ.
Listen, we be having a schedule early because we like the black and white Adam Schefter's. So we got a lot of pull. So we be having. I looked the other day and I was telling Willie I had the schedule for this year, January 17th.
Mm-hmm. I was surprised. I didn't even know you had that. Yeah.
So
it comes out like I said, and it's
Yeah.
normally they do it every 2 years. So like
Yeah.
basically this year's schedule is flip flopped home and away. So
Yes.
like for instance, where Gaithersburg had 5 home games, they'll have 4 next year, and it just flips home and away. And then the following year it'll be like, ooh, who's playing, you know? So.
Right. We anticipate next year being at Northwood first game of the season. If the new stadium is built, we'll be there. But moving forward, this was a big one, OG. This was a big one, Willie. We're gonna be there on Thursday, but I don't know if they was there on Friday. The Blake Bengals versus Pay Branch Panthers. Ooh, we. You know his name. What's his name?
Say it.
Hey, and then this sets up this huge touchdown pass from Vinny Doe to Michael Boateng. Hey, Pay Branch is rolling right now. And what's his name? What's his name, OG?
I don't say it, man. Say it.
Ooh, nephew's getting in there. Now, top 5 play nominee. I'm just gonna let this play go.
Man.
His name is Elijah Ba, if you didn't know. Now, Blake with this big kickoff, they were coming back. Blake did not just lay down at this game. Look at this big kickoff. Ooh,
nice little spin, B button.
Yes, sir. But the Paint Branch defense just swarms to the ball here. Watch this play. Will Cameron had pretty much a hard day, but they swarm to the ball. That defense is quick, man.
Mm-hmm.
But watch Blake with this big hit. Hey. Ooh, wee. And then this right here, this big hit right here. Ooh, wee. Blake came to play. Blake is going. Watch this touchdown right here. Will Cameron, believe me, bro. Ooh, wee. Drops it in the back of the end zone. Ooh, wee. Nice touchdown. And then Blake gets this interception right before the half. And you thought that they could have maybe came back and won the game. And another big hit right here. Ooh, popped the ball right out. But Paint Branch right here is just too much. They close it out here with this big pass play on 4th down. They win 20-7. Paint Branch over Blake. Ooh, wee. OG. We've been talking. Let's just, I'll say this.
What's his name? Nicely done.
I'm gonna say this. Out of the team that has played Quince Orchard this year, and after they played Quince Orchard, we got Walter Johnson, hasn't been the same.
Nope.
The only 2 teams that really came out, and Sherwood, I mean, of course, Sherwood is Sherwood, but Paint Branch and Churchill have hit another level after they played Quince Orchard.
Yeah, they really flipped the script after that game. Yep.
Yeah, and Paint Branch right now, if you guys don't know, we're going to talk a little bit more about it later. The number 2 seed in the state is up for grabs right now. And Paint Branch versus Churchill play this week. And that's a huge game. They need some help from some PG schools, but this is a huge game because the number 2 seed pretty much avoids Quince Orchard till states. And I'm going to be honest with you. Based on the other 4A schools right now that are beating each other up and their records aren't pretty good, I'm going to say that 2 seed might have the easiest path to states if you look at the point system. I'm hoping that we see maybe a rematch between Paint Branch and QL in the states. I don't know. Maybe we get to see Gaithersburg in states. Maybe we get to see the Blazers in states.
I'd like to see Sherwood QO at states. That's what I would like to see. I want that game again.
Too bad we can't, though. Yeah,
I know. That's the game I would love to see. I know we can't, but I'm like, that's the game I'd like to see. Because like you said, I think Sherwood showed up, and almost pulled it off a week or so ago. So
Yeah, I agree with you. OG.
Watch out for Sherwood in the playoffs, though, because like I said, I mean, playing Quince Orchard the way they did. Yeah.
I think Sherwood has a good chance of getting a 3A, 4A title. I think OG Ron, last year we didn't go to states. I think this year we have a chance to be at states 2 days in a row.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, I went to that at Arundel game though, and like I said, you just never know until they play the game. You don't know who's dinged up, who's not. And like you said, Arundel was such a fast team, and like you said, I think they went on to win the whole thing. But yeah, I mean, you never know. It's a long season. It grinds it out. The games are getting closer. I feel like with Quince Orchard, like I said, you've seen Sherwood Northwest, some decent teams playing them. So, like I said, it's a knockout, grind them out, drag them out season, and you got to win, and that's what Quince Orchard continues to do. So.
And to the other equation of this game that we talked about with Paybranch and Blake, with Blake dropping the last two. Now, if you did not know, you're not pretty much keeping up with the standings. Pretty much, if Blake would have won out, Blake would have had the number 2 seed. Because they played the most 4A teams on their schedule. They had 3 straight 4A teams left on their schedule that would have gave them some points. The BCC would have gave them some points. The Paybranch one would have gave them a bunch of bonus points. Based on the point system, if Blake would have won out, they would have been the 2 seed. They may fall as low as the 4th seed in their region. And I mean, I'm talk about. I mean, OG. I mean, your experience with this. Talk about.
Yeah.
I don't want to say a letdown, but talk about a different second half of the season for the Bengals.
Yeah, it started off with so much excitement and whatnot, like you said, and I still like you never know. It's like we're not in the NFL, we're not in college. You don't know injuries, you don't know what's going on with kids, and in high school, like I said, like you lose 1 or 2 key contributors normally. Like you said, it affects you, whether that's on the O line, and we never talk about the O line. Shout out the O line, D line, because those kids are putting it out there every single day. And we talk about the highlights. We talk about the B buttons, the spin moves, the kick returns, like all the skill guys. But like I said, these line guys are like the anchor of these teams. And like I said, if one of those guys goes down, we don't know for sure. So it's but like I said too, it's like it's crazy how some teams have looked different after playing Quince Orchard. Maybe just a more physical team when they match up. So going back to Blake though, it's yeah, I mean, maybe just the grind of the season, just and some of the teams they played and all that stuff. Maybe it's just taking a little bit of a toll. But like you said, I mean, everybody got a chance to regroup. You're 0-0. And like I said, once you get to the playoffs and it's what you do that game that day, keep the game in front of you and control the ball and see what happens. See where the chips lie there. Alvin had a good point, though. North Point is 8-0 out of Waldorf. And like I said, they're good. So sure. I'm not saying sure. Yeah, I'm not saying Sherwood's walking, but like I said, it's there are some good teams out there, but it goes back to like until you play the game, you just don't know what you're going to get. Like Magruder Gaithersburg this weekend, I don't think we had Gaithersburg being so dominant at what we saw yesterday. Like I said, some games you're like I didn't have Poolsville scoring 44.
I don't think anybody did.
Like Poolsville in the game with Einstein, but like you said, it's like in a game, not and they were, but like 44-38. I didn't have that many points. So,
Willie, let me get your
Rockville versus Montgomery. Did many of us have Rockville put it up 26 and lose them by 1?
No, I don't think any. I'm going to say this. I'm going to go on a limb to say this, and I think Willie might agree. Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody that was in that stadium except Rockville thought that game was going to be close. Yep. And I'm not even talking about the student section. I'm talking about everybody. Only people that was in that stadium, and Willie, you can stop me if I'm lying. Mm-hmm. The only people I think that thought they had a chance, and I wish we were still talking about that game. But the moment in that game when we knew this wasn't going to be regular, Rockville's coach was suspended for the first quarter. Oh, wow. And I'm not going to talk about that. It's not going to talk about that. I feel a certain way, but I'm not going to talk about it.
All right.
When he came out, Willie.
Nah, they started going crazy, man.
They started going crazy. I'm talking about the whole stadium went crazy.
So he was suspended for the first quarter. He came out second quarter, and it was like Ric Flair coming down to the ring in the 80s. It was like that.
It was like Stone. It was Monday Night Raw, and Stone Cold came out there with a chair and hit everybody with the chair.
I thought you were going to say the beer truck. He drove it out there on the field, 50-yard line. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, you can't drive a beer truck, but
it's
maybe Coca-Cola.
Let
me ask you, Willie. And one thing we got to do, we got to get you access to the network. So make sure you DM me after this. But so you can watch some of these games as well. What do you think about Blake, man, losing 2 in a row?
Blake? What do I think? You said, what do I think about Blake?
Yeah, they lost 2 in a row, man.
Oh man. I think they have a great team. Who they play the last 2 weeks?
They played BCC and Paint Branch.
Yep.
Man, those are 2 tough teams, man.
Well, I'll say this. Blake kind of validated PCC.
I think so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, and you go back to September 25th, 26th, and they only lost to Sherwood 21-12. Blake. I mean,
right.
Blake's losses aren't to slouches. It's like, and they lost 20-7 to Paint Branch, 13 points. They lost by 8 or 9 or 7 or 8 to Sherwood, like a 1-score game, and they lost 2-score game to BCC, who BCC's come on as of late. So, like I said, they're not losing to like anybody, you know.
Right.
They're losing to good teams in close games, you know. So,
but I'm gonna tell you this: the rankings about to change, and let's keep it going. Hey, we've been talking about this kid. OG Ron knows we've been talking about this kid a lot, and maybe they may turn things around. We talking about Whitman versus Walter Johnson.
WJ and Whitman.
Hey, Jake Forberger said, "Don't forget about me, OG. Don't forget about me, Coach Drip. I'm going to get in that end zone. I'm going to touch paint. Ooh, yes, sir." Hey, Whitman fumbles on the next drive, and Walter Johnson recovers. And on this trick play, believe me, bro, you just got to believe me. This trick play right here, Jake Forberger with the touchdown. Hey, man, Walter Johnson was rolling. And then Walter Johnson with this big run right here. Ooh, they running up and down the field. And then they punch it in. They've got the lead 21-7 at this point in the second quarter. And then this strip fumble. Look at this. Ooh, defense is playing.
Around.
Yeah, he's so mad.
Doing push-ups.
Jake Forberger completes the hat trick and gets in the end zone, 27-7. Hey, this kid had a game with that interception right there. Yeah. And then he gets in the end zone again. Walter Johnson is rolling. Walter Johnson 39-7 over Whitman. Hey, man, I'm going to say this. They kind of fell off. They had a bad season. But that's a team I don't know if I want to face in the playoffs either.
And Forberger said, "Forget throwing the ball. I'm just going to run it in 3 times. I just get on my back, guys. Let's go." So
I would like to say a good comparison to him is Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, no, tall, big guy, like that can move, mobile when he has to, and throw the ball and with accuracy. I mean, who knows? Maybe like after the Q, maybe like a couple weeks there, they had a few injuries. Maybe they're kind of rounding into form, and if you're going to round into form, this is the right time to round into form. Like I said, as you said earlier, Coach Drip. So I think,
yes, sir. Hey, I'm gonna bring my nephew Noah in here, Noah Smith, because if you don't know who he is, this next segment is my segment. Hey, Noah, what's up, nephew? Yes, sir. We got Noah Smith in here from the Montgomery Blair Blazers. Hey, man. Noah, before I get started, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Did you have your GAT ready this week?
Of course, man. You
had the GAT ready this week, nephew.
Come on, man. Of course.
Hey, man, let's get to it, man. Hey, the Blair Blazers hosted Seneca Valley, and everyone thought they was going to lose.
Yeah.
Hey, nasty Nate Watkins with a big 20-yard run right here on Blair's opening drive. Jacob Zerd getting the start right here on senior night with a big play to Jaden Parker. Another pass. Jacob with the dime. Hey, my man, Mikey King Batista right here with the interception. Look at this. And that all black looking so good. Yes, sir. Hey, the boy, his name is Nasty Nate. After they celebrate, we get this celebration. It was a long celebration. We get this Nasty Nate run for another 30-yard run. Ooh, we get upfield, Nate. Hey, Nate's doing his thing. At a big fourth down conversion right here on this next play. Malachi Rice to Mikey King Batista. Ooh, get upfield, nephew. And then Malachi Rice with another big one. This time to Jaden Parker right before the half. Blair tried a field goal. They missed it. Wide left. But second half action now. Blair is up 7-0. But that defense. Oh no, not the defense. Seneca breaks it loose. Ooh, wee. 2 plays later. 15 yards. Seneca gets in the end zone. Seneca has a good rushing offense. I will say that. A huge extra point block by my boy Jaden Parker. Hey, keeps the advantage 7-6. Malachi Rice, another big hook up to Jaden Parker for another big game. And just before the third quarter, outside of the red zone, Lucas Copeland takes it in to the 3-yard line. Ooh, wee. And then on the fourth quarter, my main man, Nasty Nate Watkins, he takes the lead to 14-6. The next possession, Blair, Anthony Abugo. He tipped the ball.
Abugo, go.
Yes, sir. He gets in there for the interception and the run back. Hey, Seneca Valley gets a nice little touchdown run, but they lose 12-21. Hey, man, listen. Before I let Noah say what he got to say, I'm going to say something. MoCo Show, if you're watching, you said the Blazers were going to lose. You was wrong. Hey, MoCo Forums, football forums, you said the Blazers were going to lose. You was wrong. All you other pundits and experts out there said the Blazers were going to lose. OG Ron, and what happened?
They were wrong.
Okay, see, this is why OG Ron and me are like brothers.
Hey, same thing. Sorry, Magruder was supposed to win 21-7 or something like that. So it's I got nothing. So
hey, Noah,
play the games.
4 out of the last 5. Blair's rolling. You've been on the show, what, the last 3 weeks? I could hit you up this morning and say, you want to be on the show again? You said, yeah. I said, okay, let's get him on the show. Noah, how is the swagger around 5100 University Boulevard right now?
Man, we up right now. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody, we're high right now. We're just good energy. Everybody's, we're all clicking, playing together as a team, and what we wanted to do at the start of the season. It didn't happen, but now, winning streak. Now we just gotta take it into this week. It's a big week.
Hey, let me say this. Before I say this, one of those people I think that thought y'all were going to lose, he's right here. His name is Willie K. I think Willie thought y'all were going to lose.
Yeah, that game really surprised me.
Okay. Could you tell him why he was wrong?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, like a bunch of tension going into the game. We don't like Germantown teams. We don't like Germantown in general. And we just had to make a statement. Coach said we had to make a statement. We all knew we had to make a statement. And everybody said we was gonna lose, and we just beat the odds. And that's how it goes.
Guess where I live, Noah?
Germantown.
Guess why I don't like living?
Germantown.
Hey, listen.
I like Milestone though. Come on, that's my shopping center though.
Listen. For 2
like
weeks
Milestone.
in a row, and for 2 weeks in a row, OG Ron, we ain't trying to hear that right now. We hate Germantown right now. I'm letting you know right now, we got a chip on our shoulder. I told y'all the second half of the season is not going to be like the first half of the season. We're a young team. No, what year are you, Noah?
Class 27.
So that means he's young. Mikey King Batista, what class is he?
Class 27.
Tyler Wade.
Class 27.
Malachi Rice.
Class 27.
I'm not going to jump to next year because we still got this year. But, boy, I feel bad for you if you're on that schedule next year. I feel bad for you.
That's nice. That's nice when you got that rollover, like I said, and like you're starting to come form this year. You get the excitement built. You start winning games, like I said, and then you can roll in the next year, and hopefully everybody buys in. That's what you're trying to get at every school because it raises the level of competition. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, Coach
I'm
Zerb,
not
one more
gonna-
thing.
Go ahead.
One more thing. Guess what all of our linemen are?
I'm gonna say 27.
Class 27.
I'm gonna say this, Noah. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm surprised that everyone else is surprised. When you have the coaching staff that Blair has, pretty much Nossoff and Ursula have been together now, 7 years almost. And a lot of the coaches, Nance, Seals, and Chris Watkins, that used to play at Blair, is coaching as well, and all the coaches at Blair. I'm gonna let you know, man. When you got that coaching camaraderie, it's very hard to not bet on them. And then when you got the athletes like a Noah Smith, when you got the athletes like a Tyler Wade, when you got the athletes like a Malachi Rice, and then Jacob Zarin coming in there playing good, hey man, I don't know what y'all think is about to happen at 51 University Boulevard, but we gonna mess some people's playoffs hopes up. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I'm not gonna put no bulletin board material out there because there is a unspoken game that we want to happen in the playoffs. I'm not gonna say who it is. I saw what they said. No, I know you saw what they said. I saw what you said. We're not gonna say nothing about it right now. We're gonna leave it alone. But if that game happens, hey, Noah, the floor is yours. I'm gonna let you say what you have to say. I'm gonna let you get out here and enjoy your Sunday.
Man, I'm really just gonna talk about like what we have upcoming. We know we're going against a good Northwest team. It's definitely gonna be a challenge. But we ain't backing down from nothing. We ain't scared of nobody. So hopefully, we can make that a good game and hopefully beat the odds. But yeah, like you said about the playoffs, and I know who we want. I know what everybody want to see. I know that game, but it don't matter really who's in the playoffs. But we want to see all those games that we had back then. We want them back, but we ain't gonna say too much. We're just gonna let the play do the talking, and yeah, that's really it.
I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna say this before you go. It's interesting this game this Friday because it means a lot for both. Northwest wins, they probably end up hosting Clarksburg. If Blair wins, they jump up in the rankings a little bit and they play maybe who they want to play or who people want them to play. But this game on Friday is a tale of two teams at the beginning of the season that people wrote them off.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, they were ranked on. I mean, even in my rankings, I had to put Blair down. I couldn't be biased. I had to put them down, and they got themselves back in the rankings last week. Northwest got themselves back in the rankings 2 weeks ago. So these are two teams that are going in a great direction. We'll be there on Friday. Me and Willie K will be there on Friday. OG Ron will not be there.
No,
I'm not going to tell y'all where he's going to be. Yeah.
Hey, going segue there. Alvin said he's gonna be. I guess he's gonna be over at Gates.
Yeah, he's gonna be there. OG Guru's gonna be there. Hey, Noah, enjoy your weekend. I will see you next week. Win, lose, or draw. But you know.
Hey, Noah, good luck next week, bud. Man, stay
Yes,
healthy. Have a good week of practice, bud.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Yep.
We got one more game before we get up out of here. Hey, this one is Willie's alma mater. Clarksburg at Watkins Mill.
The Coyotes and the Wolverines.
I did not see this game.
Hey, listen, man. Clarksburg strikes first. They get this 20-yard TD run. Ooh,
that boy Bryce.
Yes, sir. After a short Watkins Mill punt, they get another score. They go up 14-0. Dominic Malone, one of the best receivers in Montgomery County. He gets in there with a walk-in touchdown. Watkins Mill fumbles. And Clarksburg recovers. Look at this. Clarksburg quarterback. Ooh-wee. Dime. Okay. Hey, 29-0. And then after a block punt, Clarksburg gets in the end zone again. That boy Bryce, like he said. Hey, man. Clarksburg wins this game 48-0. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Not just because I like the people up in Clarksburg. That's a team you might not want to play in the playoffs either.
It might be
Because
rounding in form, yeah.
one thing about Clarksburg, I'm gonna give them props for. When their offense is rolling, it's very, very hard to stop.
Yeah.
And I've seen them now play a couple of games. I saw them against Rockville. That game was a lot closer than people thought. But once their offense got rolling, it got rolling. Willie, that's your home school. I'm gonna let you gloat a little bit. Go ahead.
I think how we're doing right now. I think we have like a pretty like even like the last week that we know when we played QO. I think like we're actually like doing pretty good, like better than I expected when we were going against QO. We're actually playing hard. And even though I know that they thought that they were gonna come there, they were gonna like blow us by 50 by the first half. Like I said, what's it called? But we actually played really hard, and then like that really like even like on Saturday when it was called the day after that game, they had film or whatever, right? So I walked, I went there, so because the JV game was that day too, and then they're talking about how they're like more confident after that game.
OG
They're like,
Ron.
it's like they could play with anybody now.
No, it helps.
OG Ron, we got a good one. He's going to film study.
Yeah,
It's like Tom Brady going to games before
Yeah,
But see, Tom Brady do it for a different reason. Tom Brady's an owner, but he do it to get intel for the Raiders. You did it, Willie K, so you could be better on MoCo Center.
Self-enrichment. That's what he's
There we go. There we go, OG Ron.
We're doing school self-enriching. There you go.
Hey, you guys, you know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, one of the best segments. No, we're not top 5 yet. We're not top 5.
I'm ready. I want the 5.
We almost there.
I know we're gonna. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, one of the best segments out there. Hey, listen. He said, "Stand check-in." What it do, world? It's your boy, Coach Drip, the drippiest of the drip. I am at Churchill High School. And listen, I had to get some nachos. And I got some pizza too. But first we gonna tap into these nachos. They look good. Ooh wee 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 wee. Hold on, one more. What it do, world? It's your boy, Coach Drip. I'm back. Hey, listen. They got this special, the Commander Special. Meat Lovers Pizza, baby. Ooh, wee. Yes, sir. We're going to try this thing out. We're going to see. Yeah. Okay. This is good, Churchill. Hey, OG Ron, let me tell you something. Churchill got some good pizza.
All right.
It's expensive, but they got some good pizza.
You know what city you're in, right?
Trust me, as soon as I got to the school, I realized my car should not be there. My Kia should not be there. I parked next to a Tesla that was next to a Maybach. That was next to a Jaguar. And I'm not even going to tell the rest of the cars I was next to. But my little Kia should not have been there if it was based on cars. No, it was a good concession stand. They was very nice to me there. They was very nice. I didn't get any free food yet. 8 straight weeks, I haven't got any free food yet.
You didn't ask me for anything yesterday. Dude, I had people serving me down on the field because I stayed down there for the homecoming court.
I'm going to say this, and I think Willie might agree.
All right.
Gaithersburg, you need to be able to place an order using your phone. On the damn step. Y'all got steps for no reason. It's just steps on steps on steps. I mean,
we don't got that many volunteers to bring you all the food, man.
I can tell you,
my goodness. But no, Churchill was a good experience. Like I said earlier, Major Tutty was there. That's my guy. I got to know him. I'm not got to know him. I've known him for a long time. I can't say who he is, but that's my guy. He was dapping me up, and me and him were just laughing like, dog, we're the only two people in here that knows who you are. Like, that's so cool. But Churchill was cool. The nachos, they give you a very good amount. And you couldn't tell my face. The cheese was piping hot. The hottest cheese we've had so far. I'm talking about temperature-wise.
You look like it was a little chilly there, like got the hood going on. Had
no. I was cold. I couldn't. So, 35-0 is the running score, right?
Mm-hmm.
Churchill missed the field goal. So it was 35. It was 34, so there was no running clock. But yeah, it was dope. Hey, I don't coach the X's and O's. I coach the drip, baby. And this is your drip report this week, bang.
You gotta look good, play good, pay good,
Yes,
live
sir.
good, live good,
Tell him, Dion.
eat good, die good.
Tell him. Coach Drip. Hey, listen. This is a nice look from QO. QO coming out with the smoke. Willie K was there. He got to see it. Nice look, Will Drakeford Jr. Hey, Northwest had some nice drip too as well. And then we move on. Sherwood. I like this picture from Sherwood. I just like their colors there where they match. Poolsville with the all black. You can't go wrong with the all black, especially. Ooh, look at this picture. It looks so menacing, but it's so much drip there. Ooh, Wheaton. OG Ron's alma mater. That all white looks really good on them. I like it. Hey, Walter Johnson with the all black, everything. I usually don't like light colored helmets with all black, but it works. Hey, that's the Richard Montgomery Rockville game. I got the whole Richard Montgomery took a picture with me. They love Coach Drip there. Churchill, Brian and Hugo, Hunter Humphreys, and then we had Gaithersburg. And look at this picture right here. This is why he's the GOAT. OG Ron did his thing, man. Hey, man, listen. Let me say this to y'all about Rockville and Richard Montgomery. You know how we say North Mo, South Mo, in between Mo? The in between Mo love Coach Drip right now.
Mm-hmm.
They love me. I got more love at Rockville than I've gotten at any school, period.
Well, it all started last year too. I mean, it really you could see it grow and you went, and it was just, and I think it goes back to the coaches too, and you go back to Blair and Nossoff and Ursa. They were so nice to me when I came out there. I go to Rockville and I go back with the Kouquet family. Like you said, I went to school with Tony back at Wheaton, but it's like the coaches are inviting, they're building, like I said. So, and like, I mean, what you do, Coach Drip, and like you shout out everybody else. And I've been on the West Coast, I've been all over the place, I've been on the East Coast, and like one day, dude, what you do, man, nobody shouts you out like all the time. Like you said, what you do is like a tip of the hat, a bow, like just mute me, man. It's like, because what you do, we appreciate what you do, and you're getting it back now. You know what I'm saying? So especially from Rockville. So
I'm not, and here's the kicker with that, OG Ron. If I know you were paying attention, but if anybody else was paying attention, we put a poll up. The poll was Sherwood and Damascus versus Richard Montgomery and Rockville.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Montgomery and Rockville won by over 50 votes. That right there, yes. They won by over 50 votes, Willie K. It was like 200 votes, and they won by over 50 votes. So shouts out to them. Hey, but we at the end of this show, so you know what time it is. OG Ron, you did it prematurely before. What time is it?
I was ready, dude. I'm ready.
What time is it, man? It's time for the top 5, and to kick this thing off, let's go. Top 5 plays of the week. Number 5, Raymir Nelson kicks this thing off for Rockville. Ooh, nephew, get upfield.
Shot out of a cannon, man.
Yes, sir. Shot out of a cannon. Hey, number 4 from Einstein High School. Hey, my nephew, Alonzo Reeder. He gets back 2 weeks in a row on the top 5. Ooh, yes, sir. Number 3. Hey, this is my other nephew. He joined me on a live the other day for the first time he's ever got on live.
Look at that move right there, man.
His name is Jake Forberger. Ooh, yes, sir. Get in the end zone. Number 2. What's his name?
Say it.
What's his name?
Say it.
Getting back on the top 5 is Elijah Ba from Paint Branch. And number 1, y'all saw this play. Jack Coonley of BCC. You thought he was
Unreal.
down, didn't you? Nope.
Unreal.
He knew he wasn't down.
Even in the grainy video, he wasn't down.
Yeah. The number 1 player of the week from BCC. Hey, man, your boy Coach Drip, where we're going to be at next week. Let me tell you guys where we're going to be at next week. We're going to be at Blair versus Northwest on Friday. We will also be at Blake on Thursday. I'm sorry. We're going to be at Blake versus Walter Johnson on Thursday. Quick rundown of our rankings real quick. 7 and 12, they're going to change. They're going to change. This is the rankings so far. They're going to change. I'm going to anticipate Blair maybe going up.
Yep.
I'm going to anticipate Richard Montgomery staying where they at.
Yep.
I'm going to anticipate Damascus maybe going down. And I'm also going to anticipate BCC staying where they're at as well. But 1 through 6, ooh, it's tough for Blake. I think Blake may go down. But I think these might stay the same. What you think, OG Ron?
Yeah, maybe a tick for Blake, but like you said, Blake's lost against really good competition, and they're not getting blown out. So, I think you take that into grant. Maybe you flip flop, maybe a little flip flop, but not a slide.
It's so hard to flip flop because if I move them to 6,
yeah,
the argument is going to be they beat Northwest.
Yeah, correct. And that's where, if you go back, that's where, so do you want to take early in the season into consideration, or where the guys are going now? And I think that's where it's a slippery slope. But like I said, it's like you can sit there and say Northwest lost or what? No, did they win their first game 7-3 or something like that? It was like
they lost to Blake. They lost to Blake 7-3.
So 7-3. And what Northwest is doing now, and hanging in with a team like Quince Orchard, and it's not a bad loss to lose to Quince Orchard by 2 scores, where you were in the game early on. I mean, it's eye test too. You know what I'm saying? So
Willie, let me ask you this question before we get up out of here. You saw the rankings, right? 7 to 12, right?
Yeah, I saw them.
What do you think is going to change?
What do you think is going to change?
Yes.
Are you able to pull it up again?
You got to I got you. You got to get ready for next year, because next year we're going to put you on the committee. So 7 to 12 is right here. You got BCC, Damascus, Richard Montgomery, Wheaton, Clarksburg, and Blair. What you think?
Well, yeah, you're talking about after this week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Blair's moving up.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. And then 1 through 6. Let me show you.
For sure.
Okay, let me show you 1 through 6. 1 through 6.
1 through 6.
Who do you think is going to move up or move down? Do you think Blake moves down?
Blake plays what's it called, Blair?
No, Blake played Paint Branch this week.
Oh, they play Paint Branch? I think Blake's gonna move down.
All right. You heard what Willie said. Hey, listen, I am Coach Drip, the drippiest of the drip, leader of the Drip Nation. Hey, he is OG Ron, GHS Snaps from Gaithersburg High School, and he represents the Mo. His name is Willie K. He is Willie K. We're gonna get him some more cool nicknames, because we got OG Ron, we got Coach Drip, we got Willie K. Willie K is cool right now, but we're gonna get him some nicknames. If you see any of us out there this week, if you see OG Ron at Gaithersburg, show him some love. You see me and Willie at Blake and Northwest this week, show us some love. Hey man, North Mo, South Mo, in between Mo, we love y'all, and we gone, man. Thank y'all. Next week, regular season finale. We out of here. Gone.
already.